Hello again, Johns Creek, and welcome to another edition of Creekside Chats. This is our first edition in 2025, so let me start off by saying Happy New Year. And we're pleased today to welcome Jason Woolums, our Information Technology Director here with the City of Johns Creek. Jason, welcome. Wanted to just kick it off by saying a little bit, if you could help our audience better understand what the IT department does for the city.
Sure. The IT department is responsible for all technology within the city, for all departments, all facilities. It's access control, that's audio visual, that's applications, that's network and security. If it touches the internet or if it touches our network, we're responsible for it.
When you think about IT, what makes working for a city government IT unique versus like a corporate environment?
It's very similar. We leverage a lot of the technologies that the private sector uses. When you look at our security suite or a lot of the applications that we use, they are the same as what's used in the private sector. There are some applications that are government-centric, which we take advantage of, but it's very similar to the corporate world.
So in terms of the things that you manage from an information technology perspective, which are the ones that are managed directly for the public or public-facing items?
Sure, we have our open data portal where we really strive for transparency. So we have an online open data portal that provides a lot of the city's data, makes it available to the public through an API or a download. We have dashboards where folks can easily view and display our data in a graphical format to make it easier to digest. We have our JC Now app that gives the public the ability to enter a ticket for a pothole or a street light out. Also, there's a lot of information that citizens may find useful that's out there, phone numbers, contact information, upcoming events. A lot of that goes through the JC Now app. Our open checkbook, where it provides that transparency. It shows the public down to a check level how the city's spending their money.
I know a lot of our city council and committee and board meetings are available online. Do you and your department manage those and the streaming of that?
The city's invested in a high quality streaming platform. It allows the city to view live or recorded city council meetings, work sessions, as well as any other council-appointed boards or committees, Planning Commission, BZA, Rec and Parks Advisory Board, public participation meetings for upcoming zonings. Really, the city's striving for transparency in everything we do, and giving the public access to these meetings, both live and recorded, promotes that transparency.
Talk to me about some of the projects that you've implemented over the past couple of years where technology has assisted in that transparency.
Sure. One of council's major priorities is to allow citizens to conduct business online, reduce the amount of times they have to come to City Hall, make it easier to apply for a permit or renew a license. We spend a lot of time on that, and it's part of an initiative to put everything we can online for the citizens to be able to do. So we've gone 100% online for building permits. You apply for a permit, you submit your plans, you follow the review process all online. Business licenses, renewing of business licenses, that is all done online. We're always looking to add more features and functionality to make it easier to do business with the city.
Are there any common misconceptions about an IT department, especially within a city government?
IT is responsible for getting your computer up, installed, running, getting the application installed, getting you access to the data you need. We're not necessarily experts in the nuances of each application. The applications used by employees are as wide as the number of employees and departments there are. While we're not experts in those applications, our responsibility to get you access to those applications and the data.
Tell me, what are some of the biggest challenges you and your department face?
Security will always be the biggest challenge. The threats are changing every day. We have to stay in front of those threats. We have to know where they are, where the vulnerabilities are, try to keep out in front of it as best we can, invest in the tools and services that will keep us safe.
Taking a look towards the future, What's ahead for IT and what's ahead for the future of technology?
The next few years especially is going to be evaluating AI, how it can benefit the city, how it can safely benefit the city, how we can leverage those tools. We're currently evaluating products. We're staying aware of what the market is doing. We're looking to leverage AI in the future as a force multiplier to process more data, to make better decisions on our data, provide a different window into the information that we have, both internally and externally to the public. Again, to leverage these new technologies to make more informed decisions.
So IT handles the geographic information systems that we have on our website. That's about mapping, and I know a lot of residents access mapping. Talk a little bit about our GIS system.
Our GIS department gathers all sorts of information from all departments. Fire hydrants, zoning conditions, floodplain information. They track accident data, and they show this all graphically and gives both our staff and our public a visual representation to allow them to make better decisions and also forecast and plan for the future.
Thinking about a practical implementation where IT assists a department got me thinking about all of the equipment in just one police car. Talk a little bit about how you equip and set up a police car.
That's been one of the biggest changes over the past 10 years, is the amount of technology that goes into a vehicle. Back in the day, it was just a computer and you were getting CAD information. Now you're seeing video information, you're getting vehicle location information. In the case of a police officer, it really is a mobile office. They have access to all their data and all their information just as if they were sitting in the office. In the case of our fire department, they get all real-time call information, all call data before they even leave the station. So when a call comes in and they get in the fire truck, they already know where they're going, what the call is. It really helps their situational awareness, leaving the station knowing exactly what type of response is required.
I know that a lot of times city staff reach out to IT only when there's an issue. And we don't think about all the other things that you enable us to do in our daily work productivity. Is there something that gives you pleasure or makes you really proud that you're leading a great IT department that we might not know about?
When we're implementing a new product or a new initiative, we get the most satisfaction when it's a major project and staff is unaware that it's happening. We're able to plan and execute the project with little or no staff or public service disruptions. If it's done without interruption or no service impact, we've done our job.
Well, Jason, thank you for spending time with us here today. I hope our residents are continuing to stay informed with our Creekside Chats, and we look forward to providing you with another in the near future. Thanks.
Thank you.